Welcome back. We know there is so much growth happening here in Texas. Some of you may be thinking, what does that mean for our water? We've talked about the grid, but not our water. Our media partners at Texas Monthly, they learned that there were several housing developments in New Braunfels where they had to be put on hold last month because of a private utility that had a lack of water supply. Think about that. Tonight, Texas Monthly looking into the pricey plan to save the state's water. Tonight, we've got Forrest Wilder walking us through this. And I know in your article, Forrest, you point out that there are some new data centers that could also put a strain on our water supply. Can you share with us what you've learned about how long, this is a big question, how long our water is expected to last?
Right. Yeah, I think there's a pretty broad consensus that Texas is running out of water. You can go look at reservoirs around the state and some of our rivers, and you can see how low the supply is. State water officials project that by 2070, we're going to need another about 7 million acre feet of water. It's a huge number. It's hard to quantify, but just to give you a sense of how much that is, currently the entire state of Texas uses about 17 million acre feet at present. So that's a pretty big amount of supply that is going to have to be procured to make sure that we have enough water for all our people and businesses and agriculture.
Yeah, that's a big demand and a big problem that we need to fix. I know there's a Texas senator who says, hey, I've got an idea that could fix this water issue. What is their proposal about this water grid, if you will?
Yeah, so State Senator Charles Perry from Lubbock out in West Texas, he's one of the sort of water experts at the Capitol, and he's been shopping around this plan to essentially build a grid that is a network of pipelines and reservoirs and different infrastructure to move water around the state. And then also at the same time looking for new water supplies, perhaps water from other states that Texas would purchase, as well as some very large projects like desalination on the coast to turn seawater into drinking water, and to kind of take all this new supply, put it in the pipeline, and ship it around the state wherever it is needed. Now, this is an extremely expensive plan, and there's questions about whether it's the best use of our money and resources, but that is essentially what he's proposing.
I mean, that's a hard thing to wrap your mind around. I mean, we do it with our electricity, though, I guess, to his point. When you talk about expensive, how much are we talking, and what are the critics or the skeptics saying about it?
Well, one estimate has put the cost of his plan, if it were to be fully implemented, at $162 billion. So that's roughly the amount of money that the state of Texas spends on everything in a year. Schools, healthcare, roads, all of it. That is such a huge number that there's really a question about whether that's politically or financially feasible. So what the legislature is talking about and debating is a lesser version of that. I think everyone agrees that billions of dollars of investment are needed. It's just a question of how do you get the best bang for your buck, and how do you avoid some of the downsides of building out massive infrastructure that may or may not be needed in the future.
Yeah, a big question we have to answer, and a big need that we're going to need to fill. Forrest Wilder, thank you so much for taking us deeper into this discussion. If you'd like to, you can read his entire article right now. It's up on TexasMonthly.com. We'll be right back.